Hi, it's Pizza Dude Man. It's time to push this button.
Button!
Alright, what did that do?
Real good.
Oh, they cut the power. What a couple of dicks. Alright.
I'm sure there's more than a couple. They were a buttload of dicks.
A buttload of dicks? That's a lot of dicks.
As many as you can get.
Oh, I can fit all the dicks in my butt.
Really?
No, my butt's pretty small, actually.
Yeah, you have it.
I have a tiny butt.
You have it.
Really? It is really close.
I mean,
not that I've looked at it.
well, I mean...
Oh, crap, I died. I am not paying attention at all.
And I mean, like, proportion-wise to, like, the rest of the body. The butt tends to be a little bit imbalanced for most of it.
You must put your butt in balance. Only then can you defeat the Fire Lord. Okay, I need the, disrupt the enemy right away. And I need to not rush in like I do right now. Come back here so I can shoot you. How did he take out my shields in one shot? What an asshole! There we go. Okay, they're licking the shit out of my arm again. That's wonderful.
Salty in weird places. Like, there's, like,
then why the fuck would you do it?
No, I mean, like it's, this spot right here is salty for some reason. This spot, the rest of this isn't, and then, like, down here it's not.
In case you were ever curious, certain parts of my arm are salty. Thank you, Rosie.
I'm sorry, I have a lot of silliness with, like communicating, but then I have to repress it at work.
You have a lot of pent-up silliness?
Yes, because, like, at my work, I have, like, a co-worker.
But, like, everyone at your work is silly.
I know,
you could be silly, too.
But I'm so new there that I don't want to expose too much of my silliness to my work just yet.
So you feel like you have to save it all for me?
Yeah. I have to, like, slowly, like, expose that to my coworkers so then when I do something really fucking weird, like I normally do at home, then they can be just like, oh yeah, that's just Rosie.
That's Rosie.
I've rerouted
See,
the
they're
power
not
to
going to
the
get used
main
to that if you don't
console.
start.
Heading back now.
Well, I'm gonna do little bits of it.
I mean, what about that other coworker of yours? You said he's pretty eccentric.
She?
The other new one.
Oh, no, he's pretty eccentric.
I thought his name was like Fred or something. It's like,
Fred.
that's a girl?
Well, I pretty much like replace every diet.
Alright.
But he's not like that. Like, he doesn't. I kind of did today. You know,
Sounded like it, yeah.
You know how like I do those kind of things where like if I can't think of a term, I kind of make up like something as close to it as I can, and it sounds really weird.
Yes.
Today, I asked Fred to do an egg hunt, and I said egg search, and he didn't understand what I was saying. I was like, "Are you doing the egg? Did you do the egg search today?" And he's like, "I'm like the egg search." And he's like, "Oh, you mean the egg hunt?" I'm like, "Yeah."
That's not that weird.
No, it's not that weird, but I'm doing so that it made Renee laugh.
That was pretty funny. I mean, you're not wrong. They are searching for eggs. It's an egg search.
Oh yeah, for those who don't know, there's an Easter thing at my work today where like one of our coworkers hid eggs with candy and like prize tickets all over the office.
My microphone's not picking you up at all.
Oh.
Cannon control restored. Targeting enabled.
They don't need to know that we
Coordinates,
were
Lieutenant.
colorful egg candies. The candy was really good.
Firing.
They were just like different types of jelly.
So wait, was that the end of this mission?
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat. Direct
How
hit.
can your microphone not pick me up? I mean, I'm...
So here's the level.
Good work,
when I talk, that's how my green bar goes. Now you try.
Okay.
That's how far yours goes.
Wow.
You are much quieter than me.
Well, here's the funny thing.
Like, I've been noticing all these episodes of Mass Effect that I'm, like, recording. It's like, and this is what Chris and everyone else who watches me always says, it's like when you're talking to me, it's like I'm just having a one-sided conversation. We're just suddenly, you hear you mumble, you're just like, you hear this, and you just hear me go, yeah, That's what it sounds like.
Well, here's the funny thing. All my life, my family keeps telling me, "Oh, be quiet."
I know, your family's repressed you so much.
And I'm just like, okay. So I like talk normal all the time, and everyone's like, I can't hear what you're fucking saying.
I mean, although, when I'm recording, I'm really trying to project my voice to reach the microphone.
But I mean, it's like, even in like normal, like even without recording, like just day-to-day stuff, no one can fucking hear me, and I'm just talking normal, and I'm talking at, you know, like the same...
Oh, we actually got new stuff out of that?
I'm talking at, like, the same level that I talk with my family about things, or if I get really excited about something, and I talk normal, and, like...
One sec. Shadow Broker Wet Squad. As the new Shadow Broker, Liara Tassoni has the loyalty of her predecessor's assassination squad, a small but lethal team of soldiers called on for the rare occasion when information isn't enough to silence a target. Their methods vary with each mission, from subtle poisonings to bombing entire buildings. The Wet Squad is dedicated to whatever range of destruction the new Shadow Broker requires. Dr. Tassoni has put them to work against the Reapers and Cerberus. Also, we now currently have the minimum amount of war efforts we need to go into Endgame, even though we're not even a third of the way through the story. So that's a good sign.
Learned all the things.
And then we got some Krogan forces. What did we get? Krogan 1st Division? When did we get that? The Krogan 1st Division is a conglomeration of infantry and vehicles hastily organized into a single coalition force. The chain of command is divided by clan, with representatives from each serving as officers. Despite ancient differences, fighting the Reapers together is building a spirit of camaraderie among the division's warriors. Krogan from different clans are starting to swap equipment, stories, and even the occasional barrel of ring coal. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, I've been reading all the flavor text for the war assets.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because I find it really interesting. So that's why I do it. And I hope other people find it interesting too. Hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Alright, what are we going to put our 6 points into? I mean, I think we're going to hold off on the ammos for now. Oh, I don't know, though. It increases the damage that we do for our weaponry. That sounds pretty good.
Your feet stink.
Thank you.
I want to lick them.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Because they kind of smell like pickles. Like, yeah.
Boy, I think I actually am going to go with upping the disruptor ammo after all. I really like this damage increase. That's nice. I'll do it again when we get the armor piercing. Alrighty, cool. I'm not going to bother talking to anyone. I'm just going to go right on to the other mission we have on here on Tuchanka.
I know this is a silly question, but do you ever think I am too loud at times?
No.
Commander, you've got my parents trying to tell me.
I don't know.
I don't understand them sometimes.
You're really not louder than your sister or your mom.
I'm not louder than like anybody. Well, no, there's some people that are more quiet. I don't know. I don't know what my family's problem is.
I don't know.
Maybe they just never want to like hear what I'm saying, and that's their polite way of telling me to shut up.
We're gonna take Garrus with us this time because we've got a Turian platoon that we're helping out. Makes sense to me. What is this rabbit doing? Wait, does he want to jump over the hurdle and he just bites it off? That's pretty funny.
Rabbits are smart.
They are.
I had a rabbit. Her name was Bun Bun, and
She died on your birthday.
She died on my sweet 16. I didn't get a car or a big party or anything cool on my sweet 16 birthday. I got a dead rabbit.
I got a raw.
Welcome to my life.
Eh.
Where people say I'm too loud and my rabbit dies on my 16th birthday.
Well, it's funny, during the Fortune Street game, you could hear me pretty well. You could kind of hear Seth because he was right next to the camera. Really couldn't hear you or Dad, and then Adam was yelling. Adam gets it. Adam knows how to project his voice.
Because he's a cad.
Because he's a cad? Not all cads are loud. Not all cads. Cads. KED,
Try to raise
kid.
Lieutenant Victus.
I don't know. I feel
Yes,
like,
sir.
you know, people.
Praetorian
like, I don't
Commander,
know if
what
this is like
happened
a
here
gender
is-
thing or whatever. People
Let's
tend
just say
to,
the
like,
Turian code is not forgiving.
never.
And that
just
it's his
raise
son
their
is bad for the
kids.
Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass.
Like,
Whoa, wait, what are we
What's
worried about here?
strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land.
So
well back
apparently
in the main
this
crash
this
site.
whole Turian
That's the best you
platoon
can do?
mission failing
Yes,
thing
sir.
is
But the
really,
Reapers
really
seem
bad
unaware of our
politically
presence.
for...
You might get
I
the
guess
jump
that
on
makes sense with how
All right, set her
politically
down.
the Turians are tied to military.
Let's save this platoon.
Basically, Vic Harris is telling us Victus' son done goof bad.
Yeah.
We haven't even met the guy yet.
You know, I feel really bad because I was like a total
Edie,
dick to him. Like,
did you raise
It's
Lieutenant?
because you're a
Victus?
total dick to everybody. You're a renegade.
I'm a dick.
Patch me in. This is Commander
You're like
Shepard, Alliance
you're like a
Navy.
renegade
Do
who
you
makes
read?
Paragon decisions.
Yeah.
We're pinned by Reaper harvesters.
That's how I play all my games, though.
Yeah,
Because I
you're
can't
like
do
a
anything
jerk to everybody, and then you do the right thing.
I'm a tsundere.
I
Lieutenant,
guess
need
you
to
are a
fire a flare
tsundere
so I can
in
find
video
the
games.
fish.
In
Well, then there
video
was the tsundere stuff you were doing last night. Like, what the hell was up with that?
Got
I
it.
don't know.
I was legitimately like confused. I'm like, did someone swap my wife out with a tsundere?
Sounds bad. Let's move.
Maybe it could be like the hormones. I mean, I'm gonna start my period soon, and like I don't have like extreme enough PMSs for me to notice when I'm PMSing. You know?
Because, yeah, what it was, we were in bed, and I was about to fall asleep, and suddenly she says, so are you going to cuddle with me or what? And I'm like, I guess. I could. Okay. And then I'm trying to remember what you said after that. It was like along those lines. I'm just like, what the hell? Okay.
No, when you came into bed, I was like, oh, it took you long enough.
That was it. Took it long enough.
And then the cuddle thing happened.
Hey, look,
And then
us.
after you cuddled me, I said I had to pee and I left.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You kept changing your mind about what you wanted. Like, you wanted me to come to bed, and you were, like, really rushing me to bed. I'm like, I'm really not that tired, but okay, I'll come to bed.
I just,
And then you're like, are you going to cuddle me or not? I'm like, okay, I guess I'll no, sir, as soon as the second I start cuddling you, and then you're like, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, what the fuck? Now I'm not even... And then, like, you weren't even tired, even though you, like, rushed me to bed. I'm like...
well, I was like, I really wanted to cuddle with you for the nap. And then you called someone, which I was okay with, because you said you were going to come to bed
I have a
after
visual on the enemy.
you were done
and there's an
calling.
escape
And then
pod just
afterwards, it was
beyond.
just silence, and
Looks
you
like
weren't
the
coming
Turians
to bed.
are
I was
tough.
like, what the fuck are you
Enemies up
doing?
ahead don't know
Okay,
where to
that's fair, I guess.
And I was getting
Surprise
grumpy
on our
because,
side,
like,
for
you
once.
didn't do what you said you were gonna do, and
Exactly.
so I had to
Let's
call
go.
you and be like, "Hey, are we gonna do this? Are you gonna come here and take a nap with me? What are we doing?"
Okay, that's fair.
And so that kind of started off my grumpiness. And then, like, I already slept, trying to waste time until you came to bed.
Which wasn't that long. I mean, I don't know.
But
The other thing
I
there is that
recharge fast.
our conception of naps are different. Your naps are like 45 minutes long. My naps are like 3 hours long.
Yeah. And then, like, I woke up, I laid in bed, you weren't in bed yet, and I was getting grumpy again. So I tried to wait a little bit, and I called you. And you're like, okay, I'm coming, and then you didn't come for a few minutes. And I was being just impatient, and then I, like, started feeling like I wanted to pee, but I was like, well, maybe he'll come soon, and I worried about it, but cuddling, but
Oh yeah, I definitely. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the game right now.
Oh,
I
it's okay.
definitely had my good sniper rifle at this point because I
Shoot
was
in the butt.
taking this thing down with it. But I don't have my good sniper rifle right now, so I'm just dealing with my
can't shoot in
shitty
the
sniper
butt.
rifle. Yeah, I pretty much took this thing down with the awesome sniper rifle. I don't have it right now.
But yeah.
We might go back and get it before the big
There's
mission on
another pod
Tuchanka.
ahead.
Just because we'll have to go back to the Citadel before the big mission of Tuchanka anyway. That's already something in the roadmap. Oh, spare ammo for a sniper rifle. Yes, please.
Keep moving. We need to find the main
Next
crash
time
site
don't take so long,
ASAP.
or else I'll get grumpy and turn into a super.
Victus is a lot. It's a big military name on power. War's expected to run in the Victus
I wanna
blood.
watch this video.
Doesn't
again.
always work that way.
Again.
It's Bunny.
Alrighty.
This bunny's awesome. Bunny! Nope! I am not jumping for you, human.
I have a bunny.
What would you do if I turned into a bunny?
Or like a full-on bunny,
Like
or like
a real
bunny
bunny.
girl?
No, a real bunny.
I guess
Because a bunny girl would be too much fun.
I guess I'd just keep you as a pet.
Looks like we got the job.
I wouldn't put you in a cage
Follow
or
my
anything. You'd just be a
lead.
free roamer.
Even if I pooped everywhere.
Yeah.
Or
Sure,
would you put
I'll
a
clean up.
Or would you put a bunny diaper on me?
Do those exist?
I doubt it. Because you kind of have to let bunnies like be around some of their poop because they poop out into their pellets and they eat it. Yeah.
They're not gonna have sex anymore.
Of course not. It would hurt the bunny a lot.
Well, what if they were still the same size? Even?
And it wouldn't hurt, but it would probably cause
Jesus, I got 74
problems in
pounds of
terms of leaks and stuff.
If I remember correctly, there's like a heavy weapon around here I can use against this thing.
Another harvester.
I don't remember though. Yeah, I can just snipe it, right?
If
Is that what you want to do? Turn into a bunny girl?
fluffy. Be like one of those really fluffy show bunnies. Instead of, you know, like your typical bunny girl, just be one of those things that are just a giant poof ball. So you're just a giant, like, white fluffy poof ball with ears. Then I don't have to worry about being fat anymore. I can say it's just my fluff.
I'm just fluffy. Like, you know, people say like, oh, they're big boned or they're stout. It is like, no, I'm fluffy.
Literally.
Thanks for the help.
I got a shit ton of fur.
Oh man, it was so close to killing it. You get an achievement, I think, for killing the harvester early.
Oh,
And I did it with the awesome sniper rifle that I don't have right now.
I think we saved all those men.
Good.
Over here.
We're running out of time in this episode. Let's, we can go for a little bit more.
Sometimes
Because, I mean, after this, I'm doing a big cutoff, not recording again for another week or so. Over where? Where'd you go, Garrus? Over where? Over where?
Oh, Leah does horticulture.
Horticulture? What?
Plant growing.
What about it?
Leah does it. That's what her job is.
What? Why are we talking about that right now?
I saw it on Facebook.
Okay,
His
just
Facebook's
let
on.
me know that first. Hey, on Facebook, Leah told me she's into horticulture. Not just open up with, oh, Isaac, horticulture. What? We'll see you guys next time.
It's a good
Bye. Bye.
Bye.